and to drink, fortunately, because they don't know yet.
Brisk isn't bad. Brisk is really good.
It's not, but it's not Mountain Dew.
It
It
is
is not
not
Baja
Mountain Dew.
Blast.
It is not Mountain Dew. I had KFC, which I don't think is as good as homemade soul food, but it did come with Mountain Dew.
All that. See, there you go.
Yeah.
They even out. It evens out.
Yeah, can't complain. All right. Look at that. You had the better food, but I had the better drink. That's fair.
I could see that.
What is it? I'm learning something new week in and week out every time I use this new setup. A much better setup whenever I'm watching pay-per-views or my wrestling.
Oh, really? Why is that?
What is it? I got the little TV monitor that you gave me way back when, and it's basically pretty
Mhm.
much set up like right behind or like right behind to the left of where my phone is chilling. So I'm legit. I'm just watching. I'm watching Saturday night's main event right now while we go ahead and do this recording. I'm comfortable.
Badass. Okay.
Like I literally I got my laptop.
Badass, man.
I got my laptop on the wheel of topics. I got my TV putting on my wrestling, and I got my phone doing the recording. Matter of fact, I have not done my. Let me
That's
go ahead.
badass.
Let me go ahead and do my lighting. Off, on,
Um,
on. Ah, and on. All right, cool. We got lights.
ah!
Dang.
Is it dark? Is it dark over there? Hmm.
No, it is not. I think if we were to go off the context clues of what time it looks like from the lighting we see on your end, people would probably think we do these recordings at like 5 or 4 o'clock.
Thank you. Is it just me, or did daylight savings like shit itself? I feel like the last like week or two, it's been getting
It,
dark at like fucking 9 o'clock.
it's so different. Because I know for a fact daylight savings is supposed to be March and November. We gain the extra
Uh-huh.
hour in November. We lose the hour in March. I'm comfortable with that. Like that's what daylight savings is supposed to be. But it feels like this last,
Yeah, we spring
it,
forward in spring and then we fall back in fall.
but it feels like the month of July at the very least. It feels like there was a second daylight savings, and now the sun is up and down at a completely different time than it was for the rest of the year. Like
Yeah,
I don't remember it being this bright at 8 o'clock just like 2 3 weeks ago.
and it's still the sun still comes out at the same time too.
Yeah, mad random, just different for no
How fast
reason.
is this Earth spinning?
I saw someone complain about the longest day on record, and they were like, "How could we have a longest day on record if every day is supposed to be 24 hours?" And then I thought that was funny.
See, I know what he's trying to get at, but I also know why it's wrong, so
Yeah,
it's upsetting.
that's one of those things where it's like, damn it. I see why you think what you think, but if someone would have just explained it to you before, because you know it's one of those things where like if it's taught to them before they ask the question, they'll never ask the question. But if it's taught to them after they ask it, they'll disagree with it and won't see the logic in it. Yes.
My favorite part with that, I can picture someone explaining to them the whole scenario, and then I can picture that pause of like understanding of and putting it together before they they finally put the question away in their mind and say, "Okay, I don't have to ask that."
I picture in a specific scenario, I picture them being like, "What you mean the sun's out longer? That don't make no sense." I like that one. All right, big brother. I can't lie. I do like these brother episodes.
Why'd you turn into Cody Rhodes?
Oh, you said I turned into Cody
Why
Rhodes?
why'd you turn into Cody Rhodes?
How on earth did I turn
Yeah.
into Cody Rhodes?
Since when is the sun
Oh,
so low up so low?
yeah. Man. Come on, give me a break. I've been watching a lot of wrestling recently. Ah, see? And here's
Ha
this.
ha ha.
You're gonna go ahead and compare me to Cody because of
Hey,
lip of all things, and now you're starting to
is
buffer.
it true that both Cody Rhodes and I'm starting to buff or something? Um, Cody Rhodes, right? And then someone else. I can't remember what other wrestler is supposed to be going on a hiatus because they're supposed to be playing in some. I think is it a Tekken movie or
Oh, the Street Fighter movie.
whatchamacallit, some other fight. Street Fighter. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it? Roman Reigns has been confirmed to play a character called Akuma. Uh,
So it's Roman and fucking and what's his face then?
I've heard Cody
Cody.
he's supposed to be playing a character named like Guile or something like that. I haven't seen anything that has officially confirmed it yet. Uh, I don't. I think I'd be more excited if I grew up as a Street Fighter player. But you know, we were Mortal Kombat kids.
Yeah, I couldn't get into Street
Yeah,
Fighter for some reason. I don't know what it was.
I've come to find I'm not a fan of fighter games as much as I used to be. I'm not really good at them.
Well, no, they're not that bad. I like them. I'm not good at them, but I like them.
I think around the time Injustice came
Which
out,
event are you watching?
it's a Saturday night's main event. They're live,
That
pal.
tells me nothing.
They're live, pal.
Yeah, but for who? For who?
WWE.
WWE or?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, but it's Saturday night's main event. It's a staple from the '80s and '70s and all that stuff. They bring Jesse Ventura back for this, and Jesse Ventura is looking old, looking old. He's he is
Yeah, it's the one that's literally just called main event, right?
yeah, yeah. Saturday
Oh, I didn't know he was
night,
still alive.
Saturday night's main event. It is named after the day that it is held on.
Okay, interesting.
There's little things that they do that they like that I like the space on the ramp is shorter than it normally is. I like that for some reason. I like when they stop doing the things that they always do. I like when WWE stop acting like the WWE. Yeah,
That's cool. I
yeah.
can see that.
What is it? AEW has their show on right now too. All In. It's like it's their WrestleMania, but ain't nobody watching all that.
Oh,
Yeah, listen. I'm like I'm checking my phone. I'm checking Reddit and Twitter every so often to keep updated with what's happening on the card. I lied. I'm not. I don't know why I said I'm checking Twitter. I'm not. I'm using Reddit and Wikipedia to find out what's happening. But can't. I heard someone say that the show had already hit 5 hours, and there were still like 4 matches left on the card.
ooh.
Yeah, yeah. Over 5 hours of an AEW show, where after the second match, you're already watching things you're watching things you've already seen before by the time before the show even starts. It's yeah. Hard enough that WWE is doing two shows today and another one tomorrow.
Why?
It they had an NXT show earlier today. There's this show right now, and then tomorrow is their all
Oh,
women's pay per view, which was not is not doing well. Not doing well at all. They've sold like six
just like
thousand.
in ratings.
No, they've sold like 6,000 tickets in a 20,000 person arena. Yeah, yeah, yes. It's not.
It's
It's
no
not.
bueno.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. At the mile, I would say. Yeah, rough stuff. I'm gonna, I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna have a good time, but I'm gonna watch it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. What is it? I just saw Logan Paul knock out
I'm not
Randy.
saying knock out Randy Orton.
Yeah, yeah. Wrestling. I
I don't
I
like that.
I'm gonna assume that SummerSlam we're gonna see Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul versus Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. Thank you. I like that reaction. I'm a fan of that
You
reaction.
say jelly.
It's a Jelly Roll.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah. They're fighting in the ring
His
right now.
veneer.
Jelly Roll just knocked out Logan Paul. Yeah, I'm assuming
Yo,
some.
Jelly Roll's about to get added into Tuesday. Like a fucking 87 overall.
Yeah.
Yo, he's gonna be a beast.
They added like three random basketball players in their last DLC.
Yeah, I heard about. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's amazing. I love it. That's
Yeah.
fucking yeah. Why not?
Yeah. Screw it. Why not, man? And then they added a skin for one of the wrestlers where it's like it's a mecha skin. Boy, I think it's Mecha Cody Rhodes. Yeah, so I'm a oh I like the robot noises. I like the robot noises when it's buffering. But so yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh my
assume
god.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume at SummerSlam, Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul versus Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. Fun, fun stuff.
Wow,
It's so rewarding to be a wrestling fan.
that's such a lopsided. Yeah, I don't like that.
All right. I know what we can do to
I
get
don't
us
want it at all.
away. I know what we can do to get us away from some poor wrestling talk. I don't want to talk about wrestling while I'm watching it. I don't even have fun watching
Wait. I got one. I got one. Wait, before you take control again.
it.
Uh, I was watching this thing, and they were comparing Fortnite to Ready Player One, and they were basically saying how Fortnite is on its way to become Ready Player One in a way. I don't like it.
I don't see an issue with that. I mean,
I
it's
don't
it's
like Fortnite. It's an issue.
it's a very basic comparison. Like literally just going off of the fact that Fortnite has all these different characters. I don't get the Fortnite hate. Fortnite hate don't make sense to me. It feels very forced. It feels like Fortnite hate feels like Justin Bieber hate. I feel like a lot of people are just doing it because
Force?
it feels cool.
What? No. All right. Look, Justin Bieber hate was justified in its time. Eventually, we got to the place where we realized, okay, it was a little unnecessary, and how
Ah,
Justin had his whole drama on his end, so that also bought him points. As for Fortnite, me personally, my hate comes from the fact that I did not enjoy getting my ass beat by 5 year olds, especially when I was putting in some effort and I was getting real close to getting dubbed, and I would always lose at like second place to some 5 year old kid, and that shit was annoying and it hurt my feelings. But the comparison for Fortnite to So Ready Player One isn't just the whole characters that they have. It also goes into like when you play the game and you open the menu or whatever, you don't just have the battle royale mode anymore. They have like other lists of other worlds and stuff you can go to that other people built, and they have like
Ooh.
sandbox modes and stuff. So legit, the theory is if they make it so that you can start building games, kind of like in Roblox, but put that in like the Fortnite format. That's it. It will become the next or the Ready Player One, I guess, of the real world.
I think that's pretty cool. I'm not- I'm- I had a problem with Fortnite when it first came out, but I realized I never even really played the game. Like there was that hot little minute where I was playing it and I played some games with you, but other than that,
Mhm.
I don't actually touch the games. And it to me to me, I picture it as the closest thing as to what is it? The Ultimate Showdown. And I can't hate anything that's a close replication of the Ultimate Showdown. I can't do it.
I don't remember the ultimate.
The song The Ultimate Showdown. It is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions. Far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. It is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Ah, okay, all right. I'm gonna have to send that to the group chat. All right, hold on. Damn it.
Yes, please.
Here we go. Here we go. Because I have my laptop to the side of me, that I can just go ahead and do these things side by side. Uh, ultimate Showdown. By Lemon Demon. I'm gonna pronounce that Lemon Demon. But I want to. Here we go.
No.
How do I share on the laptop? I'm new to doing things on the computer. I'm gonna copy the link. I'm gonna open Discord on my laptop while I do the call on Discord on my phone.
As long as you don't join the call, we should be good.
As long as I'm still recording, I might mess with some stuff just to see what happens. I remember that from when I was doing Halloween Horror Nights that I tried to join the call when you were doing the recording.
I don't know.
All right, bet there it goes. That's OG. That's an internet classic right there.
But I'm Biggie down, down.
Yeah. All right, big brother. I think it's about good time for a good return. Did you miss the wheel of topics by any chance? I missed it.
Of course, I've missed everything.
Screen record. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to screen record myself using this neat little wheel of details. Oh, are they about to confirm the match?
And you pop it in. You splice it in the video. You're gonna edit it in. You're just gonna do a little. Oh,
Oh no!
that's so cute.
I'm gonna put it on top of the video, and it's gonna be video on video, like layered on top, but like oh
That's picture. That's picture in picture, motherfucker. Picture in
yeah
picture. That's what that's
yeah
called.
buddy. Oh, I don't need the camera on for this. I don't need the microphone on for this. I don't need the camera. Don't need a watermark. Just need to start recording. Pow 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 pow. Now, I do want to be careful with this because sometimes the timing on like the confetti and the cheering when you're done, and it plays polka music too, right? And sometimes the audio doesn't go perfect. Oh my goodness, reel Ripley. Sometimes the audio isn't perfect when you spin the reel, and damn, I bl- quick little shout out to Rhea Ripley for ruining my confidence right there. Confidence. Quick little shout out for ruining my concentration right there. And time to spin the wheel.
Confidence. Why can't I look like her? Oh,
Ah, see, it didn't do the polka music.
oh my god.
Yeah, all right, whatever. I won't complain about it. Big Brother.
Interesting.
I
Yeah.
think I think if anything next week I'll see what happens if I reposition. There goes the audio way after the wheel finished spinning. Big Brother
Hey.
for our topic this week with the return of the Wheel of Topics. Dream House. Oh, damn. Dream House.
Ah, dream house.
Yo,
Hmm.
I'm gonna hope someone posted a clip of what just happened right there on Twitter, and I gotta share it. Oh, they're doing an attack angle with Jade Cargill and Naomi tried to jump at Jade Cargill and attack her, and Jade just dropped her ass down to the floor. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. But Big Brother, yo, what's your dream house? You ever thought about what you damn it, you ever thought about what your dream house would be?
Thought about this quite a bit actually. So, location. I don't think it matters where in the world it is, as long as I have some kind of away from every one climate. So it's either forests or edge of a desert or maybe the plains, the middle of the plains somewhere, or it's got to be somewhere away from people. It's got to be as far as those is university schools and stuff. Like Roman like type structures that you see, like you walk in, you got like a big courtyard in the middle, and the building on the other side of it. Then you have the building in the back connecting them, and it's a U, but it's like facing you, so I guess an N.
Ooh,
But
I,
you
I
walk into the front, like you get the driveway.
I'm gonna have to cut you off. You were making robot noises again. I was able to start picking you up when you got to courtyard. You you
So
you you
nice
were
big
talking
courtyard in the middle, house going around it.
you were talking about being near the plains, and then you started to make robot noises, and I started to pick you back up around courtyard and
Oh, so there's a serious delay for you too, then.
well, it wasn't so much delay as much as it was that your audio started to turn into beep bop, 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 beep, beep, bop, bop, beep, 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 bop, bop.
But I said the planes thing like 10 minutes ago.
Well, no, yeah, I was saying that's around the time that your audio started to cut out. Was it?
Oh,
Yeah, that was when your audio started to turn into robot noises, and you came back around the time you started talking about columns.
so I'll be happy as long as I have
Yeah, I
a
gotta
large
I
garage.
gotta ask you to rewind right quick so I can go back and hear your dream house.
Location somewhere away from society. A
Mhm.
nice long straight driveway leading into the house. I would like a courtyard with the house running around the courtyard as you approach the house. So you approach and it just looks like you have to go into like this big deep thing with the house on either side. One side will be a nice big garage, and the other side will be the rooms and stuff, or maybe like the recreational rooms. And then once you get to the back, that's where the actual like living space will be everything connected, and then behind that maybe a pool or something. I don't know, some bullshit pool. I don't like the idea of a pool, but maybe. But yeah, that's what I like so far. That's what I got. It's gotta have a nice big garage too.
Yes,
But hey,
yes. I think I've mentioned my dream house idea before. I want a castle. I want to live in a castle with a castle wall around it. Uh, I like the idea of a driveway going through the walls. There's names for all of that stuff between the castles and the spires and the parapets or whatever that word's supposed to be. But I like the idea of you drive through that castle gate and then you're introduced to a driveway that splits into two in like a circle. And the driveway goes around in a perfect circle under the house, and the garage would be under the house. And I kind of picture, I
Love
picture
that idea.
a cir- I pretty much picture from the bird's eye view, the house kind of looks like the bat symbol with a circular castle wall, and the actual house itself uh, is in the center of it. The front being a nice, good yard for you to just look at the house and appreciate it, and the back being pretty much the same thing. I maybe like a pool or like a play area. I like the idea of having a pool because I like the idea of swimming for exercise, right? Uh, I like the idea of it being a large house for the sake of having as many family members in it as possible. I also like the idea of having a dining hall and even a little foyer where there could be like a little throne and we could hold little silly family meetings and someone gets to sit on the throne. And, by happenstance, it just might
Yeah.
be me. Who knows? But yeah. I also like the idea of having a giant glass wall somewhere that lets you see outside the house. But I don't know why
Oof.
I love that. I love giant glass walls that let you see outside.
You know what? You just gave me the desire for
The throne.
Minecraft. I want to go build these houses now.
Yes. Yes, I would not mind trying to build my ideal dream house in Minecraft. That doesn't sound like a bad idea at all. Hmm.
Have a cool.
I like that idea actually. I like that. Hey, you know what me liking thing remind hold on, hold on. You know what me liking things reminds me of? Reminds me of how bad I am at speaking. And
Which is really bad.
coincidentally, yeah, it feels like I'm getting worse sometimes, man. It's just class,
Only one way to go.
down, fucking down, bud. Uh, but it also just so happens to remind me of progress report by any random chance, big brother. Uh, would you have any progress to report?
So it's me, your boy, Rick Bezel.
See,
Uh, always struggling with trying to be
you,
better. So
you did
today.
mention saying something about joint. Oh,
He over there trying to
oh,
We
dunk
almost
his
saw.
shit. Right?
oh.
He over there trying to
Yo,
dunk
son.
his shit.
He's reminding me of the video of LeBron James singing in the gym.
I hate that. I know he was talking about it.
Yeah, I knew you would.
Uh, man, I was gonna look. I was gonna join when I got home, but then, hey man, I was playing, guys. I was playing the game.
Oh,
I'm outside.
oh, catch me outside. How about that?
Hold on.
I
One second.
love it.
Views.
Oh, that is a pretty view.
Very nice. Very nice.
How's everybody day going? Turn me up.
Yeah, yo, you joined just at a good time. We were doing a little progress report.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up.
What's
Yeah.
up? What's
Shit.
up?
Park report. Uh, hey, I want to see progress to report is Fantastic Four and Superman. I want to see both of those.
Oh, yeah, Superman just came out
Yeah.
today.
I know it looks good.
Yeah.
Mm. I might try to catch that next week. I might try to catch that next week.
Wait, you said you went to go see it?
No, not yet. But I want to watch both of them
Oh.
together. Tight, 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 tight,
Oh.
tight.
Oh, oh, I know I might want to try Superman. I don't know. If I'm willing, I'll try to watch Fantastic Four.
I'm interested in both.
I'm willing. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, yo, there's only two things I need to save money for right now. That's EDC and Halloween Horror Nights. Because they just announced like a day or two ago that they're doing a Terrifier house.
It got
And
confirmed for you.
yeah, yes, they've confirmed it.
Badass.
And I need as much money as possible because I'm going to buy every single inch of Terrifier merch that they have. Every shirt, jacket, hat, cup, bag, collectible. I'm getting all of it. All of it. I'm getting all of it.
I really want to go to EDC. That's what I'm saving my money for. EDC.
Fine. But it'll
I'm so
be,
serious. Go.
as far as I know, it'll be you, me, and Marlene.
I'm okay with that.
Oh shit.
It's fire. It's fire. Because I know I didn't even consider myself a fan of events like that. But then I went and I was just like, yo, this is lit.
See,
Yo,
that's why I got to go.
the third and final night, I ended up with bubble guts by the end. So I was legit just stuck going back to the bathroom. And even then I was still just chilling. I was sitting by this little rest area where it's legit just like a grass field and they have a bunch of random stuff put out. And I was sitting there and I could feel the ground shaking from the base, from the nearest stage. And I was like, yo, I- I'm stuck having to go back to the bathroom like every 10 minutes. Still having a good time though. Still having a good time. Still rocking with it. It's not bad. It's not bad. I liked it. It was fun.
That's all that matters.
Yeah,
That's it. Hmm. Big brother, now that T Sog was here, you was mentioning something about being yourself, was you not?
huh?
Yeah. So myself is the asshole that apparently causes problems everywhere I go. I try not to be. I try to be better, but me being better just means causing more problems because I'm too picky. So fuck the world. I'm here to watch it burn. I've got no more matches, so get ready to get fucked until you light on fire. I'm trying to catch some friction, bitch. I have decided I'm gonna be on my young Justin shit. Everybody wanna fuck with me. They're about to find out who I really am, who I can be, what I know. Rick Bezel is a nice motherfucker, but Juan, ah shit, damn, yeah, I'm fucked up. So yeah,
Why why did young Justin have to get thrown in there? Hmm. I just had no filter. That's all.
yeah, basically, yeah, yeah.
That's all. I know. I just did 3 50-hour weeks in a row, and I don't think I'm finna do that again for a
Oh,
good bit.
bad, bad.
Yeah, I don't think I'm finna do that again
Yeah,
for a good little minute. Damn it, those paychecks are addicting, man. It's just
mhm.
that's fair. All right. Yeah, there's just something about seeing that extra little paycheck because I found out. Yeah, once you start making overtime, every little hour really counts, man.
Yep.
Yeah, big ass difference. The difference between 45 hours and 48 hours was crazy.
Mm-hmm. A time and a half.
Yeah, man. Mm. But other than that, I got no other progress to report. That's kind of all I did. I was just at work all week.
No, no. Like I said, I texted you. Ended up getting into another argument because I'm the asshole that has to have problems everywhere apparently. But legit, it was. I don't know. It's been rubbing me for a minute. World, I'm gonna do something that I advise none of you who watch this. None of you should ever do this. Never vent in a place where people can hear it. Always vent privately where no one else can ever hear it. But enjoy my problems. So, look, I've been struggling thinking like, yo, this is a mistake to come up here for a while, but I've been trying to just like, you know what, you got to go through the motions. You got to do what you got to do because if you don't care for the seed will never grow. So I've been planting seeds everywhere, but I haven't really been standing watching for the root. Uh, because I get frustrated and fucking when shit pisses me off, I don't like dealing with it. I'm looking to plant the seed and then get left the fuck alone. Nobody want to leave a motherfucker alone. So we got up here. You know about how everything happened when we first got up here. I had to fight to get the truck done as much as it got done. Eventually got to a point where I kept getting the runaround basically. Every time I bring up the truck, there's something else new that popped up. This last weekend that popped up, as you know, before getting on the call, we spent that whole Saturday working on the Nova. Did whatever we had to do. And by the end of the day, we were discussing. Okay, tomorrow the tasks are so race on the car, what he wants to do now. Apparently, the car is now this important thing that he needs to make sure he stays on top of because the car is how he's getting to work, so he's got to make sure he's good with it. And hopefully looking at the truck finally. And he just go, oh yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, we'll try. All right, so I said, all right, cool. Sunday came around. I'm sitting there waiting for him. He comes out. He starts giving me the list of stuff. And I ask him, yo, can we just look at the truck first, please? And he caught an attitude with me. Oh, no, no. We got to, the car's more important because the car is how I get back and forth, blah, 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 blah. So I just said, okay. Uh, go to start the day. He went around with a little bit of attitude moving around and stuff. And when I finally went to step outside, because I started setting things up, I moved the jack over to the car to start jacking it up. I went and started looking at the truck since I knew he wasn't really going to help me. And when I turn back around, all of a sudden he's sitting there hosing the floor in the backyard, hosing the cement down. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? He said, oh, I got it. He caught an attitude with me again and basically explained to me that he has to get rid of all that dirt now and all that oil that's there on the floor because if he doesn't, no one else will. And I was like, well, where did this come from? What happened to the car and everything else? And he just got more attitude and basically gave me this explanation about how inspectors will come by and see it, and then that's a fine that he has to pay. So I didn't argue. I just said okay. Went to go do what I had to do. He then spent like 2 3 hours sitting there hosing the ground down and hosing all that stuff away. Um, Apparently the neighbors came over to help him. I refused to help because I wasn't gonna stop him again to do some new thing that just popped up. And the next thing I see after he finished that, he went inside and went to sleep and took a nap because he was beat.
You know what I think is the most
So
messed up
the car
aspect.
never got touched.
Yeah,
What?
not, sorry to cut you off. You know what I think the most messed up thing about that oil and inspector garb is he hit me with that spiel once, and he took it was just something that he was doing to get Danley to stop working on the cars in the driveway.
Wow,
He
that's
told
funny. That's funny.
he had told Danley that he couldn't work on the car in the driveway because he was getting oil everywhere, and that would cause a problem and get him fined. And I was talking to him about it, and he was like, nah, it's just so he would stop working on my driveway.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That's interesting. There's been a few different he said that has gone back and bit him in the ass because he's not sticking to one thing. But if I can check it, he goes and takes the nap, right? So now I'm sitting around. Astrid's now coming to me. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? And I told Astrid, look, I sat down and I tried to test the O2 sensors myself, but me following what it is that I saw was supposed to do from Google, I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. For some reason, they were or coming up as bad. And I knew that wasn't the case. So I had to stop and wait for the old man anyway. And by the time I ran into him, he was in between the whole hosing and stuff. And he stopped me and asked me, "Oh, did you change the O2 sensor yet?" And I told him no, because I haven't been able to test it. I tried to test it, and I need you. I'm not getting the reading right or whatever. And he kind of just he went on his way, and I went about mine because I'm catching my attitude now. I'm getting frustrated, and fucking like I said, he went to sleep or whatever. Eventually, he wakes up and decides to just step outside and go start the car. And he goes, checks the car's brakes and stuff. But at that time, now it's getting dark, so there's nothing else to do that day, right? And that was Sunday. So basically, the whole Sunday got spent on hosing the driveway down, and then him finally checking the brakes at the end of the day. Uh, Monday morning, because I have my attitude now, uh, he didn't come check with me or talk to me or anything. He just went straight out and did the truck. Finally, finally went out there, did the O2 sensors, and that was it. And went about his day. And what's today? Today is now Saturday, right?
Yeah.
So that happened. I didn't hear nothing from him. Tuesday comes around. I think it was Wednesday. Is when finally we're standing there in the kitchen, and there's the whole there's a whole other situation of his lady friend that when I talked to him prior to coming up here, he told me that she wouldn't be in the house, and then all of a sudden she is in the house. So she's been around, and she's kind of just, in my opinion, because again, everyone watching this, you shouldn't be doing what I am doing right now. But yeah. In my opinion, she's trying very hard to force herself in so that I would like her, and then oh yeah, everybody could be nice and get along. But my issue is, yo, you seem like a nice lady. I don't care for you. I've already seen the craziness that you're willing to do and pull, and I'm not gonna have that in my life. Period. I cut that shit out. I don't deal with that shit. Um, Wednesday came around. Something happened in the morning. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was just another one of those things that it gets on my nerve. It got on my nerves because everything gets on my nerves. I'm just that asshole. And as I was walking past him, or I was walking kind of with him in the same direction, and I kind of tapped him. I was like, "Yo, I think this is a mistake. I think this is a bad idea." And he goes, "Well, why?" Or what did he say? He said, "What? Really? You serious?" And I was like, "Yeah." Coming up here and thinking we could live with you and make this work was a mistake. And he asked why, and I told him, "Look, uh, prior to coming up here, we discussed quite a few different things and agreed on a few different things. As far as I know, I have upheld my word. I helped you with everything I said I was gonna help you with, and I still, you ask for shit, I still help you, right? It's not until fucking you show me that you're not looking out that I step back and be like, all right, hold up. Um, but the things that we agreed on, which would be the truck, right? I asked you about what the fuck would happen with bills and money because we have our own bills on my end. Me and Ashley, we have our own bills we got to worry about. And you said, "Oh yeah, don't worry about that. Once you get up here, we'll with the selling the shit. Oh yeah, we'll be able to take care of all that." And there's the lady friend thing, and all three of those things you fucked me on. You didn't uphold your end of the bargain. I had to fight with you to get the car done. I had to fight with you to get you to put my name in with PBM. And this lady is still here in this. I didn't bring up his lady friend. I tried to do my best to be nice and not bring up that part. I tried to stick it to the first two issues. And what he decided to tell me was, well, what do you want me to do? Nothing is ever easy. So I told him it's not about being easy. It's about keeping your word. I kept my word. You could have kept your word. Obviously, nothing's going to be easy. We're going to have to work with each other and deal with each other. But at a certain point, I forgot what I was going to say. But of course, I don't get to finish what I'm saying because now he's mad. He has more he has to say. And apparently, according to him, I'm fucked up because all I did was try to force him to work in the rain. Uh, all I did was try to slave him and make him do what I need. And fucking what was it? He had said something else, and I was like, "You fucking kidding me?" And I basically just rebutted everything. I said, "How the fuck am I slaving you when I asked for one fucking thing?" I rebutted everything then and there on the moment. Um, and there wasn't really much, I guess, to say after a while. That at some point we both went our separate ways, and I don't know what it is. He goes and whispers in his ear on the side, but he came to me like an hour or two later, talking about, "Oh, I think this is what we'll do since so we can avoid because everybody's got their own things to do and blah 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 blah. We'll just get a board with the calendar and we'll put up all the tasks and stuff." And I just laughed because in my head that doesn't fucking change anything. One first issue is I have no fucking else another task to ask. The one thing I needed from you is done, the truck. So what is the point in this board? Now all it is you being straight up what is done around the house. Two, I don't see him sitting there and place tasks up properly on this board. I don't see him saying, "All right, look, you mop this day, I mop this day." It's still just been right. First off, the only people in the house that really do any excuse me any real cleaning is me, him, and Astrid. I try to make sure Astrid doesn't do the cleaning because the agreement between me and Astrid was that she would focus on Sofara. If she's focused on Sofara, nothing else matters. So that means everything else is gonna come towards me and anyone else in the house. That was it. Like that's the way I see it. Um, but Astrid has taken it upon herself to kind of really keep up with the kitchen. When we first got here, I had her help me with like deep cleaning the kitchen and stuff and properly organizing because everything was a fucking mess. But that's a whole separate thing. But fucking like the whole like the other thing. Oh, that's what happened. The thing that set me off that morning is the TV remote was covered in piss, and they're covered in piss because he comes out with his dog. He doesn't let them out right away. He just goes and does his thing in the morning. So now the dogs are stuck there in the fucking house, and they run all over the place, and they just start marking everything. And they jump on the couch, they piss on the couch, they piss on anything that's on the couch, they piss on everything, everything that they can see. And when I saw the remote, I got fucking frustrated because like, yo, like, Safara is running around. It's not like we're carrying Safara everywhere. We're not gonna have her locked in the room. Safara is gonna run around and play with shit. And she picks up a remote that's covered in piss. Now she's playing with piss. And if she fucking chews on that remote or fucking does anything with that's piss on her fucking mouth. And when I told him like, yo, like fucking dogs are covered in piss, all his comment was, is, "Oh yeah, that's how you know the remote's good." And that's what set me off. That I was like, yo, you fucking kidding me? You're so fucking disgusting, so fucking inconsiderate that, oh yeah, that's how it's good. And it's not like he's gonna stop and clean the remote. He's not gonna wipe it down himself because he doesn't care about none of it. And that yeah, set me off. But yeah, so that I don't know that I've been struggling there because apparently I'm the issue. I even had another issue earlier that this lady likes to smoke cigarettes, right? I got no issue with her smoking cigarettes, right? That's your life. You wanna go fucking kill yourself, that's on you. My issue is when I gotta fucking sit there and smell the cigarettes everywhere. That shit's fucking disgusting. Even cigarette smokers can admit that fucking cigarettes are disgusting. And I already made a few comments about it, like, yo, keep that shit out the house. I got a kid here. Like, come on. And that was all good. But then she had a bad habit of going out smoking the cigarette and then coming in and being real touchy with Sofara. Like, oh my god, yeah, so cute, the baby, blah 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 blah. That at some point I had to be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you're really fucking touchy. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, what are you doing? And stop. Of course, because I'm the only person that has any issues. When I'm not around, Astrid is less nice, and I guess she gets to touch the baby when I'm not around, and Astrid don't say shit. So fucking this morning when I came out, I guess they weren't expecting me to come out, and she was like right there behind Sofara, like her hand on her back or whatever, because Sofara was on a step stool playing with the sink, and Astrid was standing right next to Sofara, and she tries to use the excuse, "Oh yeah, but I'm scared she's gonna fall back." And I just kind of stood there, and she noticed me, so she stood there for a minute, and eventually she turned and she goes, "Oh my god, I know. Don't mind me. I'm just my craziness, whatever." And I told her, like, "Yo, her mother's right fucking next to her." Yeah, yeah. It's just what? What are you doing? Uh, so I guess I crossing then, and fucking everybody split up. But everybody, because I'm me, and I'm like I said on my young Justin shit. I'm the asshole everywhere, and I'm the guy who's got a problem with everything. And I because I'm not keeping my mouth shut. I'm not biting my tongue. I'm not filtering anything. I'm just fucking telling. So I tell the old man straight up he's a liar. I'm telling straight up, yo, I think this fucking shit was a mistake. Everybody has been getting everything straight up. I can't like I yeah. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Fucking sitting here trying to
Oh,
be nice to people and nobody gives a shit.
I'll reiterate something to you. I said when you were down here, you and I should have done it before. Like you guys lived in that house, got your own place, and were making it work. And I trust that you two can do it again. It's a matter of dealing with the headache of dad while you try to build that. And I think the annoyingness of dad, as bad as he may get, it still beats the issues you were dealing with before. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I think yeah,
To an extent,
I think pissy remote beat
like I said,
gunshot
for
anytime.
like I said, but the issue is like I texted you. Ashton's going back now anyway.
And you said that was unrelated to the restaurant thing, right?
Yes and no. So again, everybody listening, don't do what I am doing. Uh, because of me being the asshole issue where I have problems everywhere, I guess I've also upset her and I guess stressed her out a bit. But like me and her had this whole discussion about before coming up here about whether or not she should really come right away or do the buffer thing where she come up a little bit later. But all that's separate. But then with the TPS thing, right? Um, the temporary protective service that Honduras is losing here in America, that means certain people that she knows aren't protected anymore, and they have to now either watch out for themselves moving around out in public, or they have to get ready to head back right away. And with all that, that means having to figure out the restaurant and all that other shit that's there under their name. And of course, apparently, Ashley got to be there for that so that Ashley can properly help.
Well, I can't butt in there. I don't. If it's country and legal related, I don't think I have a fair word I can put in there. I
Yeah. My only concern there is with all the bullshit stories that we've heard. Like let's say she is down there and fucking she's helping and everything, and all of a sudden some random raid or some stupid shit happens, and now because she's there, just in the vicinity with them, all of a sudden she gets scooped up also. And if Safar is with her, I mean Safar gets scooped up, and that's my concern there.
you saw my reply when you told me that. No good. No good.
Mm-hmm.
I
I,
I know I can only imagine what your reaction would have been to the words of yeah, I'm going back down. Yeah.
so all right, because I'm struggling so much with my acknowledgement of me being the problem. It's one of those things where it's like, all right, fine, go back down. Go separate yourself from what is the problem. Go make sure that you're good, right?
I would I
Even if
wouldn't say you're
that
the
means I gotta
problem in
get
this
kind of
situation.
put in this weird position where I end up fucked. I don't know. I don't know. Again, you know how I am. I'm one of those people that sit there and say, hey, look at the patterns, look at everything, and make sure you're being honest with yourself. And look at what the common factor is. And again, it becomes one of those things where I have to look at it and be like, yo, the common factor is me.
Well, the common factor is you because there's no one in your
Like,
life more than you.
I
But
don't.
yeah, yeah, I
Yeah, but that's
because look,
yeah.
in a world where you're telling me a story involving someone that I don't know, I would say, okay, yeah, you moved somewhere new and now you're having issues with the new landlord. But no, no, going to a even if it's not your dad who owns the house and whatever, going to a person and telling them, hey, your dog's pissed on the remote, and their response being, well, that's how you know it's good, and then showing you that they have clearly no interest and you being concerned about your own child. I'm not gonna. I don't. Nah. I don't think that's you being the problem. Like, if you want to say you're being the problem,
Uh,
you can go ahead and say that. Yeah, you could be more diplomatic or more political about how you talk to people or how you handle the situations. But to say that you are just the problem, yeah, I wouldn't. I would I would spare you of that situation. I think if you were being the problem, I would not side with you. Like, if maybe, yeah,
I'll take that.
in a scenario of homegirl standing behind Safara when she's on the step stool, I maybe back off there, right? You don't have to be so protective of our child when the mother's there, but okay, sure, go ahead and be protective. In a situation like that, okay, sure, you're the problem. But no, someone who's going up to you and demanding you that you help them with this and this and this and that, and you asking them to help you with something, oh, you're slaving me. Nah, nah. And to be fair, I don't think it would be much of a surprise that I would side with you over dad. Guy is guy's the worst. He's fucking
Okay, yeah,
he's the worst.
yeah. That's why I can't trust you, man. You're biased.
For a valid reason though. He's the legitimate worst.
Yeah,
He
I
did
guess.
he
Oh
kind of
fuck, that
deserves it.
reminds me. Holy shit, I never texted the old lady.
Oh yeah, the box that she's
Fucking, we got that box.
yeah, she said it
Yeah.
was supposed to have gone there like Friday or whatever. I don't
As far as I know, we got it today.
yeah, I don't honestly remember what date she said you guys were supposed to have gotten it. I just know she recently
Yeah, it
told
was.
us
What
she
was
got
it?
it.
It was.
What was in it?
Candy, of course. Um, what else? Some bubble stuff. Little toy thing and a cookie.
Yeah, was it? She still looks around at Bluey stuff whenever she's at Walmart.
That's funny.
Yeah, she sit back.
Right now,
She be mentioning about how like, oh, I be wanting to buy her stuff, but I feel like she already gets everything, and then she just buys some stuff.
right now, because Astrid's going back, I'm tempted to tell Astrid, look, just stay down there. Because Astrid's right now, the last thing Astrid talked about was, oh yeah, what about living both back and I can go back and forth, and I was like, that makes no fucking sense. You're not gonna do that to Sophora. That makes absolutely no sense. So what I'm debating is tell Astrid go ahead and stay down there in Florida. I'll do the 4 months up here with PBM, and towards the end of the last month, I'll start applying back down there again, and I'll just drive back down there and go back down there, and that'll be it. I'll nix the whole plan because the whole plan originally with coming up here was because I found that class on the government website for uh for the certification for the thingy, and the only place it was available was here in the city. But when I got up here, I should have called before coming up. Um, I called, and apparently that class wasn't available in that location. So when I started looking around other places, it turned out to be the same basic shit everywhere. So there was really no reason to be up here locked in anyway. Could have did it down there in Florida. But yeah. So we'll see what happens.
Ah, at the very worst, we'll at least say you got out of the house when some deep stuff was happening at the moment, and got to work on the truck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Even if it did kind of suck that you were left alone for most of it, you can at least chalk that down to some vital experience on an engine.
Yeah, yeah. Why not? I'll
Screw
take
that.
that. I'll
Dad's
take
gonna
that.
dad's gonna complain about being overworked anyway. You go and you tell people you did an engine and motor swap on a Chevy Suburban. That was you.
The one thing that did make me feel good is I don't have to tell anybody because the neighbors saw me every day out there trying to figure it
Yeah.
out. So the neighbor stopped me and was like, "Yeah, Like you should be proud of yourself for that." And I was like, "I guess it's hard to be proud of when I know that there were those key moments where he had to come over and kind of help me out anyway." So it's like if I wasn't here, that shit would never have happened because there were tools that he had that I had to go and use. There were things that I had to get from him, like knowledge wise, that I wasn't gonna be able to get.
And if if
So
if
like,
if he
uh,
if he wasn't there, you would have just had to phone someone. There are
you know,
things that he has to go to someone for.
that's probably the thing that's aggravated me the most. The comment that's from him that's aggravated me the most. According to him, if I wasn't here, he would have already had all this shit done already, and everything would be smooth for him.
Eh,
And every time he says that shit, I'd be like, "Yo, how the fuck is that true? Please explain to me how you would have already had all this shit done." Yeah, he blows me off. He brushes me off, and that
Hey,
shit kills me every fucking time.
hey, that thing that I'm never helping in and never taking part in, I would have totally just done it.
I would have had that shit done or knocked out. What? And apparently, according to him, all I've done is get in the way. And I was like, all right, motherfucker. That's another reason I've stepped back and refused to like really help him as much because yo, I just get in the way according to you. And then when I call him out on it, he brushes me the fuck off. Like, yeah. Oh no, don't just brush that fuck off. No, you're the motherfucker that uses that shit and tries to fucking throw attitude and shut people down with it. Fucking elaborate. Stand by your fucking shit. But no.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
not.
yo, we hurt his feelings, or I guess yeah, hurt his feelings last week.
I don't
Yeah, I
care.
guess we.
I, I'm, well,
That was another thing he tried to say. Oh yeah, motherfuckers think I can't hear. I was like, oh okay.
you can't. Yeah, I was gonna assume it was something I said. What was it? The teeth? Was it talking about the teeth?
No, he has no idea what it was. All he knows is that there were shots being thrown at him, and because he doesn't know what they were, he's mad.
Oh, they think I can't hear. What?
I don't know what you said, but no,
What?
he was talking shit.
Hey, they don't think I can hear them. Oh, what did they say? Huh? What?
Huh?
What you said? You think I can't hear you?
Yeah, that shit was so funny.
No, I'm not worried about it. I'm
Oh
not.
my god.
It's a pain in the butt to deal with, but I've come to find that I have a double edged sword in my life that kind of helps. Where I don't really care. And I'm not connected. So like whenever Dad tries to hit me with his I don't help, I don't do that. I'm just okay. What? All right. I was like when he told me that we weren't gonna get the truck done in time for me to leave, and you had sat back and
You just
told
dropped
me,
it, man.
yeah, you had sat back and told me that now he was in a mood when I was being like, no, I'm not staying any longer. I'm leaving. I don't care if he's in a mood.
Doesn't matter.
That
He
doesn't.
still heard about that shit. He still tries to bring that shit. Oh yeah, Justin wanted to be the asshole and just leave. Well, he also tried to say the other day that I didn't get to stop him and be like, "Yo, what the fuck are you talking about?" Because it made no sense. Uh, First he tried to bring up how much is Justin paid for that motor. In my head, I'm like, "Yo, motherfucker, how much did you pay for that fucking motor? You got that fucking truck for free, and that shit's just been sitting there. You've been using everything off that shit for everything you need on these trucks." But besides the point, again, and then he tried to bring up, oh yeah, but if you need the money so bad, why not just have Justin start paying you for the truck? I wanted to tell him, yo, why would I have Justin pay me for something I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to get it to him within even the next year because you keep trying to fucking stall everything. That makes no fucking sense. Why would anybody pay for something that they don't get, that they're not getting, that they don't have? Oh my god, he made me. Oh,
Always.
I can't stand him. Yeah.
It's always how it's always how he's the one that has to. It's always how it screws him.
Yep.
I gave up caring about that a long time ago. Long time ago. You mad quick
Hmm.
to talk
See,
about.
I think the part that also hurt. What happened?
No, I was just repeating myself. Always quick to just complain about how it's hurting him.
Yeah. Yeah. See that's I was ready. I was really ready. Just like the fucking last time. I was ready to come up here and bust my ass helping and figure shit out with him. All I needed was for him to fucking uphold his end of the bargain of, oh, okay, I'll help you with this truck to knock it out the fucking way and get it out the way. I'll make sure this lady's not actually living here, and fucking I'll make sure that you also are good on your end with your bills. That way, fucking we're not. It's not just me getting up ahead with all of this, and it's you're fucking stuck just living here and fucking not doing anything. I feel like that sounds like a lot now that I'm putting it like that, but I don't think that was because again, the one thing I'm asking for that's extra is yo, just help me with this truck. That's the only thing he really would have had to do. Everything else would have been like simple shit. But I was ready. I was ready to bust my ass, and then fucking all of a sudden I get told, "Oh yeah, I'm not doing anything." He tried to bring up how I sit at the computer because when I shut him down and I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna help you. I go to the computer and I start fucking with the Discord stuff, and I start looking for more websites. I start fucking with my resume. I start doing all that little shit at the computer, and I even got to sit down and because of all this, I got to sit down and fuck with my G develop again and look at the game programming thing again. But the other day he brought that up. He was like, "Wait, you want to sit at that computer doing nothing all day playing with your music?" And all I could do is laugh. And it's like, "Yo, you don't even know what the fuck I'm sitting here doing at this computer." He has no idea that I've already figured out the basics of the ECU tuning that he has there. The whole sniper EFI system that he has for the truck that he's been struggling for fucking I don't know how long that he never got the S10 properly tuned because he was, oh yeah, look, I'm having it auto tuned for itself. I figured out the basics. I figured out what he was doing wrong that whole time because he has the program there on this little pad that's there, like a little computer pad. And I was like, oh shit, I'll see. Because he was asking me if there was any way I could just copy it over to my laptop. I told him, yeah, that should be simple. And when I started doing it, he said, oh yeah, you know, you could also just go to the website and get it from there. I was like, yo, motherfucker, why didn't I just do that from the first place then? So I went and I did that, and when I looked at it, like it reminds me of like the video game tuning. So fucking I was enjoying. I got stuck one of those nights up all night just kind of going through the all this setup stuff for it. And he has no idea. He has no idea how much I have there for planning the build of the car. He has no fucking idea because all I do is sit at that computer and do nothing and fucking don't help with shit. But it's alright because now I'm gonna go and use that shit for myself.
I got hit with that the last time I was living there too. When I was looking for a job, that I wasn't helping him with nothing. I didn't have a job. He sat back and he hit me with I either have to contribute or get out. It was it.
Yeah.
I would apply for a job and I would do my little wrestling thing on the laptop. That's all I was doing when I was there. Cause see, here's the difference between you and I. When you're there, you helping. I don't. I don't. See? Which is another reason why I try to sit back and say like at least in terms of dad, for you to say you're the problem, nah, don't do that to yourself. Because
Yeah, I yelled at him and Teresa together at the same time.
yeah, they're a bad pair. It's New York. It's New Yorkers, man. They're a rough group, rough bunch.
Yeah. The fucking was it when we first got out here? I was basically I told you how the motherfucker made the comment of, "Oh yeah, just act like I'm dead. It's all yours now." I was like, "All right, motherfucker, you fucking idiot." I don't think that's gonna work, but uh, I was
Act like he's
basically the
dead.
one cleaning up after the dogs, making sure they went out. What happened?
He made a comment about acting like he's dead.
Yeah, act like I'm dead. I had to start checking his mail, and that's how I learned. That's a whole nother issue. Because he did that shit, I started going through his mail. I went through everything. I set up the whole first floor. By the time I finished setting up the first floor and organizing everything, all of a sudden his lady friend moved in and she got sent down to the basement because she works from home and never fucking leaves the house. And now she's in the basement during the day. So I didn't get to fucking start in the basement. So the basement's still a mess. Usually I would have had the basement done already by now too. But once she got put down in that basement, I refused. I wasn't gonna go down there. And once I saw that, I refused to go out to the garage and touch the garage because no, why the fuck would I? You're just using me. But fucking what was that? I got put in charge of the. All right, so yeah, checking his mail, I learned about how he lost his hazard insurance, and I saw the list of all the reasons he lost his hazard insurance. The state thinks he's running a business out of the backyard because of all the cars. The state doesn't like that the balcony on the second floor is broken. the state got into his basement and doesn't like how close all the liquids and stuff are to his heater. Uh, what else? There's a few different things. I took a picture of it because I had to go and talk and be like, "Yo, this shit's priority. We got to get to this shit because this is your insurance and this is shit that the inspectors are coming and looking at." And I got brushed the fuck off. That was, I want to say, like 2 weeks into being here. And then all of a sudden, this last weekend, he shut down the whole Sunday because, oh no, he's got to get rid of the dirt and the oil there in the driveway because he's worried about getting fines. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? That I brought that shit up with the argument, and according to him, those are two different inspectors.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, whatever you say.
That's lost hazard insurance. I wouldn't want to deal with any of that.
Yo, all right, so that's the all right. The reason
Oh,
I yelled at him and Teresa, I got put in charge of the dogs, right? Fucking, I was feeding them every day. I was mopping behind them every day. Uh, And then what also the other thing that happened, because Teresa saw that we were here, Teresa decided to take her vacation and then come and stay with us over there. So not only did we have me, Astrid, and Safar trying to get comfortable in that house with the old man, but we also had his lady friend all of a sudden move in and try to start getting comfortable. And then Teresa decided she wanted to take her vacation and come and stay over there with Anais, her man, and his daughter. So somehow we still ended up living like Mexicans, even though we got away from the Mexicans. And
I assume they was
it
chilling
became
in the
real
middle.
Yep. That's when shit got real fucking difficult. I had a real hard time keeping up with cleaning up and doing the mopping and taking care of the dogs. One, uh, the Teresa's man's daughter, she loves the dogs, so she's constantly feeding them. So every time you turn around, she's back in the little closet there, pulling out treats to give to the dogs. So the dogs all day are munching, eating, and fucking following her. So she they're all over the place. So it gets really hard to keep track of them. And there was piss everywhere, and it was like feeding them became difficult because now they weren't eating all their food because they were eating the junk food, the treats with her all day. And they started doing this thing where everybody would just go around. Oh my god, who's in charge of these dogs? Huh? Oh my god, I wonder who's feeding these dogs. Huh? What's going? Who's gonna do that? Oh my god, who's gonna take care of this? And it pissed me off because one, we're all adults. We all know what needs to be done. And two, I know that y'all know that I'm the motherfucker that's been doing that. So now I also know that y'all are trying to hint at me that, hey, I gotta go get to my job. So fucking one morning they started doing that shit. And it was me, the old man, and Teresa. And they started their questions. Man, I wonder who's gonna feed these dogs. And I snapped on both of them. Like, yo, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Both of y'all fucking have this bad fucking habit of, oh yeah, who's gonna do this? Who's gonna do this for me? Who's that? And none of y'all fucking think about what the fuck y'all are asking for. None of y'all fucking do shit for anybody else. And both of them hit me with their little like wide eye, like, oh, what's going on face. And I was getting ready to turn and walk away after spazzing on them. But when I saw that look, I was like, oh no, all right, time out. And I put all my shit down. I was like, no, what the fuck now? You're a little bit aggressive right now. And I was like, you damn right, I'm fucking aggressive. You motherfuckers ain't thinking about. I said some other shit, but uh, eventually, I guess I got my point across because they didn't want to say shit, and I got to storm off. And when I came back and talked to Teresa about it later, she was like, "Oh man, I mean, everything you said was right. There's not much I could say." And I was like, "All right, I guess. I'm sorry you had to catch strays there. I didn't want you to catch strays, but it is what it is." And then of course the old man don't got shit to say, but oh yeah, I screamed at both of them. Well, both fucking
See, you
fucking
were
annoying.
you a better man than me. I move in there.
Oh my
I
god.
don't help that guy take care of his dogs. I don't read his mail. I don't help him. My way of helping dad when I'm in that house is taking care of myself so he don't gotta deal with me. That's my way of helping.
Yeah,
You a better
I
man
like
than
that
me.
one.
I'll,
I
I'll,
like that.
I'll give you that much. Let me go. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and end this record. We did an hour and 15 minutes so far, and honestly, if it
I'm
it,
sorry,
it, it
people.
feels
I'm
it
so
feels like
sorry.
it feels like I started the recording like half an hour, 20 minutes ago. Yeah, this one here, Dubai.